Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentle jammers, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host, Larry, the most delectable Chupacabra man, and as you can see out our lavishly delicious new window here, we're back for some more dolphin fondling simulator here in Subnautica. We're currently located in the grassy plateau that is kind of central to the map. And basically what I ended up deciding to do was I decided to redo the game save, which actually didn't take me as long as I thought it would, because A, that annoying bug made it impossible for me to figure out, like, what stuff I had and what stuff I didn't, and what stuff I legitimately got somewhere, or what, like, I just learned by way of the bug when I had all of my patterns unlocked. So that, coupled with the fact that our other base was built right next to a bunch of, like, permanent game debris that I couldn't build over top of, I just said to hell with it. So we're over here, and I think this particular base is a little bit more posh than the other one. I basically went with the more minimalist approach here. Instead of designing it to, like, really aggressively expand and build, like, some sort of, I don't know, luxury hotel in Subnautica, this is kind of like a little research outpost where I used, actually a lot more glass than before, put in one of these little elbow curves that comes with glass, and now we can kind of look out at our lovely rolling bloodgrass plains and enjoy. So yeah, that's basically where we're at. I am starting to get thirsty, so let's eat some animals real quick. And we'll go from there. So let's see here. Let's cook up some water first with our air sac fish. And then let's cook up a couple of hover-round fish. It's actually very expensive to cook animals for the power. Also, my power is, like, freaking out for some reason. And I'm not entirely certain as to why. Was that a bug? It said I had a bunch more power than I should, but I've only got 4 solar panels. So I should only have, like, a total of 200 power, so maybe it was just goofing out on me. But anyway, now that we've got some food, we'll snack up. And what I was planning on doing this episode, now that we've had a nice fresh start, is we need to get ready for the sunbeam, because I just waited until the sunbeam event happened again. So it's been a little while, it's been several hours, replaying in this save. So I'm actually gonna go up, where is it? Over there, to that thing floating on the surface, and that is our mobile vehicle construction bay, and we're going to go and build ourselves a sea moth. Basically what ended up happening was, if I get out my sea glide here, we're gonna build a sea moth, not a sea glide. I've been experimenting with different ways of getting more oxygen in this game, to various degrees of success. And I have attempted, I think it's over here somewhere, I've attempted to just pipe in air from the surface via one of those weird surface pipes. I thought I built it over here somewhere. But basically, I needed, like, a way station of sorts in order to have better access to oxygen, and piping it in from the surface was dumb. Like, it just wasn't very effective, and yeah. That said, you have a number of different options to, like, create a vacuum-sealed pump sort of a deal with your base or your various other supplies in order to get air. One of them is actually built on the outside of our base here, although it's free-floating now. It used to be attached to one of these little base support rungs, but you can build one of these within the bubble of your base. And this is a base-supported oxygen pipe that you can then physically pipe oxygen outside, so you're not always jumping back in and out of your base in order to get oxygen. But that's not very portable, and when you get super deep, like, it's just not reasonable to think that you're going to be able to pipe in water from the surface down to the deepest depths. So instead, we're actually going to... How many batteries do I have? I think I only have 2 backup batteries. That's probably enough. We're gonna build the sea moth as, like, portable oxygen as opposed to a way to get around. So what does it take? It takes 1 titanium ingot, 1 power cell, 2 glass, and a lubricant. Which I have all of that in my inventory right here. So we should be good. Although it is getting nighttime, which is annoying. Daytime does not last as long as I'd like it to in this game, but what are you gonna do? When you crash land on an alien planet, sometimes you just gotta take what you can get. So let's head up onto here, and let's climb this. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I was trying to do that earlier when I put another one of these things in the wrong place. Flippin'. Alright, climb the thing, don't pick it up. Somewhere over there, I built another one of these, and it wouldn't let me pick it up no matter what I did, so... there's two of these. So anywho, let's build a sea moth. Eventually we'll get access to the prawn suit, which I actually started scanning that in the other facility, that other piece of wreckage from before, and it turns out that the prawn suit is going to literally take around 20 pieces of research in order to get access to it. Which I suppose makes a little bit of sense, because it's a really expensive, really good vehicle. But at the same time, my god, that's gonna take a while. So here we are. We got full hull integrity. Oh, man, I love this thing. I forgot how at home I felt inside of the vehicles in this game. They feel deliciously, wow, I just hit a single fish and just fucked up almost 20% of this thing's health. What the hell? But, like, I gotta say, like, one thing that's a recurrent theme in this game is that all of these vehicles feel very stable, very realistic, and very well designed, both visually and aesthetically. Like, from the inside, they got these cool panels, and the outside, they got these cool sci-fi looks to them. So the next wreck that I want to explore is this one over here. Does it look like there's any goodies here? I noticed when I was here... Oh, hi, friend. Can you not, sir? I noticed when I was over here before that there was fragments of a sea glide, and also more bioreactor fragments, which I've got unlocked. But so far, nothing good here. I guess we can poke our head over this way and see if the floating islands have any sea... Oh, there's an infected sand shark. Let's see if these floating islands have anything good for us. So, I guess the way that these work is these are islands that used to be at the bottom of the seafloor, and then these giant floater pods grew attached to them, and then they floated up to the surface. There was some type of pop-up when I first came in here before that kind of explained that, but I guess I'll have to go and investigate that further later in order to really figure that out. So let's see what we got over here. I know this isn't like a wreck or anything, but I need materials. So this is just titanium. I remember there was some type of material I could get a bunch of that grew in here. Oh, there's a little boomerang with that disease on it. Come here, you. Maybe if I capture you, it'll be able to research whatever this is. See, that's another thing. Apparently at the end of last episode, I did a self-scan, and the self-scan informed me that I am infected with some type of bacterial disease that is naturally in this environment. So I don't know if I have to, like, unlock a specific type of equipment to not die from that, or if it's actually harmless, but that is a thing that I have to deal with now. Oh, hello, hello, hello. What have we here? This is a very... Whoa! This is a huge wreck. This is actually, like, held over between, like, 3-4 different islands. Oh, this looks cool as hell. Oh, and there's, like, some pods here. Like, data pods. Okay. I don't mind if I do.
Caution. Passing safe depth.
Uh-oh. We are... Ooh, I got a creature decoy. Hey, fuck off. That's mine, you dick. Oh, that's eating my hull integrity. You douchebag. Alright. So yeah, I was reading about that actually on...
Passing safe depth.
Alright, yes, computer. I know I'm about to frickin' die. I was reading about that on, the wiki, actually. That there is going to be, decoys that you can deploy so that big, like, Leviathan-class critters don't eat you. Instead, they eat the decoy and you can safely escape. So I thought that was actually, like, a smart thing. That seemed really cool. So there's these little crab crawlers. These things will hurt me. Nothing really that useful in here. Let's go back up here. Someone biting this again? No. Actually, you know what? I should probably fix this thing before we get too engrossed in exploring. Where is my repair gun? There we go. Let's pop you open. There we go. Beautiful. This is basically the only reason I carry this repair gun around. So what do we got? I gotta get into this wreck somehow in order to plumb its juicy, juicy depths. I'm hoping that this one has a hole in it, because some of these I know for a fact are going to require me to actually go out and build a laser cutter. Okay, here we go. In order to blast my way into them. Because they're not always keen with people plundering their juicy, juicy depths. Okay, so we got, what is this? Let's put that there, and then let's put the Seagull at number 3. So what is this? This is a power cell charger. So I do need that, because I'm just starting to get into power cells in the game. Ooh, a composite plant box. Ooh, does that let me grow food? Ooh, it might, it might, it might. Oh, and a stasis rifle. Okay, that's half of a stasis rifle, and I'm about to frickin' die. Alright, that's good. Things are coming up Chupacabra already. So, one of the things that was about to be released into Subnautica before I quit playing was actually the idea of... Are there reefbacks? Oh shit, there's reefbacks in here. Okay. Was it the idea that you'd be able to grow certain plants and, like, animals in the game in order to provide you with a source of food? And that's something I'm very keen on, because that sounds cool as hell. It's basically like becoming Slime Rancher, but in Subnautica. And I see absolutely no reason why that wouldn't be absolutely delicious. Oop, and let's get another office chair design, because why not? Much like IKEA, I want to design my living quarters to have it my way. Nothing over here. Ooh, floodlight. That is something that could be very valuable. But it'll probably eat up all of our power. Can I open this? I can. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to be... Ooh, hello. Cyclops engine fragment. Alright. Heck yes. Hell yes, friendo. So that's how you're supposed to get access to all that stuff. Good to know. I need to zip out of here, though. I'm about to run out of air again. Let's move the Cyclops, or not the Cyclops, the Seamoth, a little bit closer over here. But yeah, like, no, being able to be like a Subnautica rancher after we're done playing through the mainstay of the game, that sounds like it'd be flippin' sweet. The other thing that's on my mind right now is we've got the sunbeam coming. And the sunbeam is probably going to get shot out of the sky. And I don't think that there's a way to stop that yet, because otherwise that would be the end of the game. But I'd certainly like to see the fucker explode if it does. Anything else in here? There is a door. And this door is broken, so I have to cut that open with a cutting torch. And to get a cutting torch, I need a diamond. Or otherwise, that's not gonna work. Oh, look! There's like oil coming out of these little tubes and everything. That's kind of nifty. That's locked. There's not a crazy load of stuff in here, but it's better than nothing. Ow. Ow. Everything's awful. Okay, anything over here? I'm just looking for another... Oh, hello, little baby reefback. How are you? You're kind of a cute little fucker. Oh, aren't you just the most adorable? Okay, let's see here. So this is our power cell charger. I'm really glad I came over here. What else we got? This is another fragment of that same thing. I don't know that there's another... Oh, there's another hole here that I can't quite squeeze into. Is there more bacon in here? Is this more Larry Bacon? Oh, there's a frickin' bone shark. I forgot how much easier life was with the sea moth. This was the big problem I had with the previous, like the start of this series,
Passing safe depth.
was that I didn't build a sea moth soon enough, and that made it kind of a pain in the badonkadonk to get around without dying or suffocating or anything. So let's put this a little further away so that that bone shark doesn't try to bite it. Turn off our light so that the bone shark isn't attracted to us in either a sexual or a bitey way. It's nothing against you, Mr. Bone Shark. It's just that I don't really find you attractive in a way that arouses my genitals, alright? I find you attractive in the kind of way that I'd like to kill and eat you, but I can't do that because the game wants me to be a friendly Chupacabra. I mean, honestly. So is there another way in here? It doesn't look like there's another hole here. That might have been it. Oh, wait. Wait. Nope. No moss. I have a feeling that the game really wants me to go into like what used to be like a crew compartment of some kind. But it's not really providing me with such. Wait, it wants me to scan something. What's this? Redwort. I don't think I want to eat something called redwort, though. Okay, we got a new alien life form added to the old repository. Alright, I think this wreck is just pretty much picked over now. So I'm gonna see what else is in this area. See if we can't find
Captain.
the rest of our stasis rifle fragments somewhere in this rigmarole. There's a bunch of these islands now. I don't remember if there were this many before, but there's, like, this is definitely one of the cooler features in the game. It's just the sheer variety of fauna and terrain has always been amazing in this game. I said as much when I did a curator review of this game while it was in early access. So over here is the limit of the kind of safe-ish. Ow. I just exploded a fish. Was that a peeper? I think that was a peeper. Oh shit, that was great. I'm torn. I kind of want to hit the creatures with my ship, but at the same time...
Caution. Passing safe depth.
What is...
Warning. Maximum depth reached.
Oh fuck.
Hull damage imminent.
Okay, so that 200 meters is crushing depth. And this volcanic island down here is just out of our safety zone. Oh, there's a reef back popping in. Let's go back towards our markers to find the wall of this canyon. Because I don't want to get into Reaper territory, because Reaper territory is where I will frickin' die. Because in order to unlock, like, some cool upgrades in this game, for all of our vehicles, I need access to the vehicle upgrade bay, or, like, control panel, or whatever you want to call it. And to do that, I need to go visit these wrecks. So we're just going to try and find as many of them as we possibly can without exploding. Because then I'll be able to, like, have a defensive, like, taser shield around my vehicle so I can not worry about anything, basically. At least I think. Don't quote me on that. I might live to regret... Oh, hello, this is new. Might live to regret that statement. Oh, shit, I got a diamond. That's exactly what I needed. And Bitey McGillicuddy's over here. You know, I do notice that these guys are attracted to light. Maybe if I get some flares, I can distract them from trying to eat me for like a little while, at least. I mean, I'm hopeful, at any rate. I also need to start working towards building a radiation suit so I can get access to some of the other wrecks around the map, because apparently... Or at least it looks like, from some of the coordinates that I've gotten so far, that a couple of them are in the radiation zone. Which might mean that the people who are in them tried to escape, but died of radiation poisoning of some variety. Looking for another stasis or a propulsion rifle fragment, but I'm not quite finding any. Yes, yes, you're all bitey, I know. Flippin' bone shark. There's so many animals for you to eat. Leave Larry alone. That's why we can't have nice things. So, I can't quite recall what the... I remember reading some story about this game. This is the propulsion cannon. Alright, so we got a propulsion cannon. Can't really remember if those were good for anything. I think the Aurora was coming here on either a scientific expedition or perhaps a terraforming expedition. Because it implies right now that our species is a part of a... Oh, hello. I need you. Come here. I need more water, so who wants to be lunch? You? Come here. I don't care that you're diseased. I want to eat you. You too. Come here. There we go. Beautiful. It implies that we're a part of a greater colony system, like a federation of planets, and that... getting into the danger zone.
Caution. Passing
Is there any more stuff? Any more fragments? Doesn't look like it. It implies that we're a part of a greater federation, and if there's one thing I know about human beings is that we like to spread out and take up as much space as possible. So it would make sense to me that we need a lot of living space in order to do our biznatch. Ow. Fuck you, you bastard. Okay, I really want a stasis rifle before we leave here, so let's see what we can find. Propulsion cannon. What is the propulsion cannon really even good for? I'm a little curious about that. Like, I guess you could use it to knock certain things away. But really what I need is the stasis gun so that I can put, like, the Reaper Leviathan in stasis if it tries to sneak up on me and eat my juicy, juicy face. Because I've got a pretty, like, edible face.
Maximum depth reached. Hull
What did I just hit? I just hit something. That's... What the fuck am I... Oh. I'm in, like, a school of goddamn... This is the most flimsy vessel I have ever driven. Like, literally everything makes it explode. I could hit a butterfly and literally watch myself cave in. Some bullshit is what that is. Alright, I think that's all the loot we're likely to get from here. So let's go back to base real fast. I need my blood base middle for the bloodgrass fields in the middle. And then let's do a cursory glance after we're back to base to see if there's anything else in that bloodgrass fields that we might be missing out on. Just before I go, like, exploring deeper and darker parts of the ocean. Actually, you know what? We should probably head pretty soon to the floating island. Because there's a big donut-shaped island somewhere off of the farthest bloodgrass field that we might be able... really belchy today. Try not to belch into the microphone, because that's what a bad YouTuber does. Not a delicious one, like Larry. But yeah, I want to go check out that island because it was just about to be added to the game about the time that I quit originally. So I can make a creature decoy. Very nice. I can also make stasis rifle, which actually doesn't require as very expensive stuff, so that's pretty cool. But first, I need beverage. I need water very, very badly. Can I make bleach? Oh, I need coral sample. Coral sample? Frickin' coral every day. So let's see. I also definitely didn't farm as much this time around when I remade this game. Because I kind of looked around at all the stuff I had gathered, and it kind of made the environment around the base look kind of denuded of resources. Which kind of made it look a little bit poopy, if you ask me. And that didn't really look that good. So I decided that we won't do that this time. And I'll just have to go and farm up certain materials right before I record an episode. Unless something story-wise for like a story mechanic's about to happen. In which, oh, that was lead? Oh, I can get lead here. Oh, hell yes. Unless there's a story event happening, in which case I won't farm. We'll just do that on screen so we don't miss out on anything cool. Some copper. I always need lots of copper. Alright, there's no coral here. Do I have any coral at the base? I was making bleach earlier. I might have some extra coral. Let's see what we got here. In Baconator Supreme Town. Oh, that's right. I found out that, you know those little blobs that the gas pods squirt out at you if you get too close? Turns out you can pick them up now. Maybe they're a part of a pattern later? I'm not certain, but I think that's kind of cool. This is table coral. Does that count as a common coral sample? Oh, never mind. I have disinfected water right here. Screw it. That takes care of that question. Let's cook up the rest of your friends. Yes. So yeah, I've got a couple of fish that I've found that have diseases. Like this spadefish and this one. So, wait. Were the spadefish diseased? I know that first boomerang I caught was diseased, so I'll eat it as well. Or store it. And maybe that'll help me solve this disease problem later. Unless they die, which is entirely possible. We'll certainly find out once we have them in an aquarium. Which I can build one right now, but I really want one of those really big rooms. And I don't really know where to find them, so... We'll get to there once we get there. And then after that, I'll probably be in a position where I can build, like, a water purifier and a bioreactor because I'll have enough space. Because basically, the only thing I have in these basic rooms that I have enough room to build is I have my work desk where I can look at the pretty pictures that the computer printed out on this desk for me. And I can have all my storage overlooking the murder field. That's really about it. So let's see here. Let's equip the whatchamajigget, the base builder, the habitat builder. And what does it take for me to build... This is actually pretty cheap to make, this bioreactor, but what I want is I want one of these power cell rechargers, which is really expensive. Okay. Do I have any of that? I made some extra stuff just in case, because I didn't know what stuff needed. So I do have a computer chip. Kind of just thrown in with the mishmash. Do I have a wiring kit yet? I think I used all of them. Wiring kit, nope, no wiring kit. I mean, the computer chip's the expensive part, let's be honest. Let's see here. Where are you, my wiring kit? I just see 2 silver, which I think is in here. And then advanced wiring kit, I think was a wiring kit and some gold. No, it requires a computer chip. What is... This stuff is expensive. Okay, well, let's get out everything. We need some copper. We need some gold. We're gonna need more silver, which, convenient, we're right next to a bloodgrass field. I'm gonna put these diamonds away along with this lead for the... Actually, let's keep one of them out because I want to make a death ray. And then... I need coral samples. Let's see. Advanced wiring kit. Copper wire. Let's go find a thing. Come to me, my sea glide. Let's go search the depths below. Hello, Silver. Long John Silver, are you there? I hate these things, by the way, these tiger plants. You're just running around, minding your own business, getting resources, and suddenly there's a spine in your ass. If I wanted a spine in my ass, I'd join an S&M club, alright? I need you to settle down, tigerfish. The sun'll come out tomorrow, bringing lots of ass barbs and sorrow from the tigerfish. They're thinking about my booty, gonna stab it with their evil stingers in the bloodgrass fields. Just thinking about how I hate them, wanna cut them with my murdery knife, but I can't because they'll sting me more. Alright, you got your free song and dance number. What do you want from me, people? Come on now. Hey, 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 I saw that coming. I've been stung by you enough, alright? You settle down. Okay, anything over here? It's so much easier to do this at night, but I'm not as frustrated as I was the other night when I used the day cheat while recording, so I'm just gonna say to hell with it. I have some coffee here, and let's make this power cell recharger. Oh, you know what? I bet I know what that power bug was before. I had made additional solar panels before, but I reused them in order to craft the sea moth. So it's probably the fact that I had 5 or 6 of these before. Okay. Well, I mean, it's the experimental build of the game. I don't know what I'm expecting. Certainly expecting a bit much, I guess. So what was I building? The thingamabopper? The thingamasquib? Okay, I need the glass. Oh. Everything requires so much glass. Why? Why even? Okay, I need a computer chip. Okay, and then I need some glass. Can I build it now, game? Can I have delicious things now so I don't run out of power? I'm also gonna get rid of this desk, because this takes up way too much space. I need that space for chargers and stuff. So let's put the- wow, this thing is huge. Let's put this near the floor so it doesn't obstruct our view. This thing is gigantic, holy shit. Well, I guess power cells are large. Okay, well, I've got 2 spares that I built just for such an occasion. So let's pop out here and repair our vessel. Just so that we don't explode later. And then how do I oh, there it goes. Wait, no, that's not how I replace the batteries on this thing. Where was the battery hole? Seamoth, access upgrades. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Where is the oh, here it is. Wasn't it on the top before? I could have sworn it was on the top. Well, no matter. Let's put in a fresh cell. Don't turn on the lights, you dork of a vessel. That's how you waste power, you ding-dong. Okay, well, let's slap this in here to charge. This one's full. How's our batteries for the rest of our stuff doing? This one could use a top-off. The rest is fine. Let's pop this one in here. We'll grab a spare, and that should do it, really. So yeah, we got ourselves some propulsion cannons, a stasis rifle, which I'm gonna build next time, like immediately, because that's gonna be super important to not die. And I guess I'll catch you from there. So that'll be it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining me for some more Subnautica. We're gonna do some more exploring next time, and I'll catch you then. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.